Hey everyone, welcome to the best US Mint news channel on YouTube. I'm Son of a Silver Stacker. Today's date is the 18th of August, 2025, and in this video, we're talking about how it's a big week for numismatics. Now, before any of that, if you're new here, please subscribe. We're trying to get to a bazillion subs. It's a really big number. In fact, it's ginormous. Also, we're always live, never edited, and always unscripted. I never know what I'm not going to say. Now, let's bounce over to money metals. I can show you the live spot prices. So gold's up $14 even, Steven, to 33.6310. Silver up 13 pennies to 38.33. Platinum and palladium, though, down. Platinum down 10.55 to 13.43.80, and palladium down 5 1/4 to 11.35.45. And Dr. Copper down a penny over here to 4.47 per pound. Down here, you're looking at an in-stock American Silver Eagle, whose premium is $6.59. For a quantity of 1 through 39, they'll have you pay $44.91. And remember, it was like $39 and change for almost a year, it seems like. Man, that was just a short time ago. Now, this is the buyback price. It's $39.40, and that's definitely above the silver spot price, but it's not that $1.20 action that we typically see. Now, next stop's going to be the United States Mint's product schedule. That's right. Tomorrow, well, day after tomorrow, we got the laser engraved American Eagle there. We have the American Liberty High Relief Gold coin here and the American Liberty 2025 Silver Medal. Can't wait for those drop days, and I'll definitely be going live on these 2 days, back to back, if you can dig it. Now, why is it a big week? Well, guess what? Yeah, it's the American Numismatic Association World's Fair of Money, and that's starting August 19th. That's tomorrow, and runs through the 23rd. And the United States Mint, like we said, will be there, and they will be offering some of these coins. And remember, the bulk dealers get their lot, and then whatever the Mint takes with them to the coin show right here for these particular days, that lessens the inventory available on drop day. So might be a mad scramble. I do predict that this coin will probably sell out within the first day. The gold coin, I think it's gonzo the first day, and especially I think the American Liberty with the household order limit of 2, if it's still at 2. Let's double check that. The Mint could have changed that. Yeah, it's still at 2, and I don't know that they've produced 60,000 of those, but typically we see 75,000 for that the American Liberty silver medal. So, and we're only at what, 12,000 for the high relief gold coin. Typically we see 12,500, so they've lowered that by 500. Why? Well, maybe it's really expensive and they don't expect as many people to buy it this year. That could be a thing. Now, over at the ANA, the World's Fair of Money, something big's going down. And it isn't just the sale of those particular coins and the metals. Check this out. This is from numismaticnews.net, and it says Coin of the Year heads to Oklahoma. That's right. Join us at the ANA World's Fair of Money to see which Coin of the Year 100 coin will win top honors at the 2025 Coin of the Year Awards. That's right, it's going to happen. And some of these coins you actually are familiar with, some you may not be, but I'm just going to go over a couple of the ones that are showcased. It says Coin of the Year. Join us for the Coin of the Year ceremony scheduled for 11 a.m., okay, on August 21st at the American Numismatic Association World's Fair of Money, to be the first to know who won the 2025 awards for the 2024 dated coins. They do this every year, and I think the Coin of the Year awards are really cool. In fact, the American Liberty from 2021 had won, I think, gold Coin of the Year. And after that, the price of that thing went way, way up. It's incredible to see what the price of that coin is now. It's remarkable. Both the show and the ceremony will be held at the Oklahoma City Convention Center in Oklahoma City, Oklahoma. Wow, that's a lot of Oklahoma. We are excited to be partnering with the American Numismatic Association once again to celebrate the best of the best through our Coin of the Year program, said Sophia Matimuro, Coin of the Year coordinator. The Coin of the Year 100 were all standout coins, but only one in each category could make it out of the top. The team and I are looking forward to honoring them in conjunction with the World's Fair of Money, and we'll have the list here on a different page, but I got to ask you the question, which country do you think produced the most Coin of the Year nominees? It's really quite incredible. I think Canada had 6 out of 10. That's remarkable. I think the United States maybe had like 4. Yeah, but then again, some of the categories like Best Crown Coin, we're not really going to get in that, are we? The awards program is a competition to recognize outstanding coin design and innovation. Hey, we have innovation coins, but none of them get nominated, right? From well over 500 coins, the nominating committee went through the arduous task of narrowing down the nominees to the Coin of the Year 100. The judges were then given difficult task of voting on these top 100 to get our 10 category winners. The ceremony is open to everyone, so be sure to join us to be the first to know which will be crowned Coin of the Year. And, I think when the coin is awarded the Coin of the Year, it does something for the value, but also each category winner, I think, also goes up in value as well. Maybe not always, but I would think it does typically. The 2025 Coin of the Year program is sponsored by the World's Fair of Money and the Journal of East Asian Numismatics right there. There's their sign. There's their sign. Let's get to the business of showing you what's going on here. So Coin of the Year presents the 2025 Coin of the Year 100, and there are 10 categories that we're going to go over here. And these are both published by numismaticnews.net. The first one's August 15th, right, by the Numismatic News staff that we just read. And this one's also World Coin Staff, news staff, right, published May 13th. That was a bit ago, but I didn't want to hit this up because I knew it was coming. So here we go. From bold designs to, the title is Coin of the Year presents the 2025 Coin of the Year 100. I may have said that already, actually. From bold designs to historic themes, 2025's Coin of the Year finalists celebrate the best in global coin artistry. And like I said, which country do you think probably has the most nominations? I think it might be Canada. The process of the 2025 Coin of the Year, that's the COTY Awards, began in early January, like it does every year, with a worldwide call for nominations. From roughly 7,000 coins released in 2024, mints, banks, and enthusiasts submitted nearly 550 for consideration, but that's a real small percentage of the 7,000, isn't it? A nominating committee then narrowed down this number into the 100, which contains 100 2024 dated candidates from 38 countries. Over 35 mints and central banks are represented in this group. And some countries have other countries strike their coins, right? The selection, now wouldn't it be cool if the United States actually, if they did strike coins for other countries, which I think they do in some instances, wouldn't it be fantastic to find out what the mintages were for those particular coins that they strike? Because they're not always, I don't think they're always doing currency for the circulating coins for the United States. I could be wrong about that. I'm always wrong. Ask my wife. Now, the selection features 10 outstanding coins in 10 specific categories. Voting has already commenced, and our panel of over 100 judges is casting ballots designed to select one coin in each category as a winner. A second round of voting by that same expert panel will then choose one of those 10 category winners as the overall Coin of the Year, the best of the best for 2024 dated issues. That's fantastic. Here we go. The Coin of the Year champion will be honored with the other category winners at the American Numismatic Association's World Fair of Money on August 19th through the 23rd. It doesn't say exactly what day. That's kind of a bummer in the summer. I think that they already did, though. In Oklahoma City Convention Center, Oklahoma. We welcome you to attend the ceremony and hope you enjoy the 2025 COTY Awards. The following of the COTY 100, COTY coordinator Sophia Matamiro shares her thoughts on the nominated coins in each of the 10 COTY categories. I would really actually like to speak with that person. That'd be cool. Sophia, on a side note, is the most popular name for women billionaires. Most women billionaires, their name is Sophia. I don't know why I know that. It's just there. It's knowledge that just pops into your head somehow. All right, most historically significant coin. We've got Austria right there, silver salt mining. Cameroon, that's this here. And look at the characters on that. That's kind of wild. And that's Indus Valley right there. We've got Canada, China, Germany, Greece, Italy, Netherlands, Norway, and the United States. And actually, the United States, it says here, and each coin has a KM number. That's the way it is. It's the silver dollar featuring Harriet Tubman. Yeah, that was last year's commemorative coin, right? That was amazing. It's had a good amount of sales as well. The nominating committee noted the judges' judges' love for the art mints, ancient civilization series, the Sumerian civilization coin won the most historically significant category in 2024. So it's no surprise that next in the series, that's the Indus Valley civilization, also made it into the category right there with the Cameroon. All right, best contemporary event. You've got Austria, Belgium, Canada, France, Greece. That's the one pictured here. If it's red letters, it's the one pictured over here. You've got Hungary, Italy, Portugal, United Kingdom, and that one's D-Day, United Kingdom. And then the United States has another entry in another nomination here, and that's the Greatest Generation silver dollar. So 2 commemoratives from the United States so far. That's 2 out of 2, right? We've only talked about 2. Here's the third one. This is the best gold coin, but I'll say this first. The best contemporary event sparked plenty of debate. within the nominating committee, but the Bank of Greece Martyred Villages and Towns coin was an easy selection. The committee has the challenging task of placing coins where they have the best chance, and this coin, with its beautifully designed and heart-wrenching theme, is a stronger contender. Yeah, those are, you know what's, yeah, it is sad. Best gold coin, here we go. And the United States is in there. That's the Gold, Liberty, and Britannia. What? Yeah. Can you dig it? Remember that? That was a bit of a want last year, but there it is. It's represented in the coin of the year. So we have Austria, Canada, China, Cook Islands, and this is actually really a beautiful coin, no doubt about it. And it's this man in the spacesuit right there. All right, you got Hungary, Kazakhstan, Liechtenstein, South Africa, the United States, and the Vatican. Yeah, they put out a coin too. And there is the 50 euro gold War and Peace designates coin shown. There you go. All right, this category always generates a lot of debate within the committee. Mints put their best foot forward when it comes to creating gold masterpieces. The committee would benefit from a category of 20 instead of 10 to make their job easier. Well, but that would actually make it much harder for the judges panel. Absolutely. It's like when you go to the store and there's like 18 different varieties of Oreo cookies and you're like, do I get the double stuff? Do I get the mint? Do I just get the OG? You know, sometimes having too many choices paralyzes us and we can't make a choice at all. Best silver coin. Here we go. Look at that. That's cabbage. That's a cabbage on a coin. That's incredible. Cameroon, China, France, Greece, Italy, Latvia. Silver cabbage. That's from Latvia. New Zealand, Spain, Ukraine, United Kingdom. So we don't have any coins from the United States of America. We had the first three categories, but number 4, wasn't there. Now the cabbage coin made by the Latvian Mint is a fun coin with a significant meaning in Latvian culture. Cabbage represents wealth and fertility. Perhaps it could also symbolize a 2025 coin of the year winner. Yeah, I don't know. I don't think it's gonna, but that's okay. It's an interesting design. Here we go. Best crown coin, and the United States will not be in this category because, well, yeah, it has to be one of those. So here we go. Cameroon, Canada, France. Canada's a silver grizzly bear right there, and it is colorized on this one. France, Greece, Lithuania, and that's the Olympic Games in Paris. All right, and Malta, that's an interesting one coming in there. Mongolia, Neo Mint, South Africa, and the United Kingdom. That's the 2-pound silver Paul McCartney, and that's part of their Music Legends series. The best crown category can be tricky because of the size restrictions. However, this category's specialty also allows some stunning coins to shine, such as the Royal Canadian Mint's Grizzly Bear coin. And I got to tell you, I think Canada has like 6 entries, 6 nominations for this particular coin of the year this year. Best circulating coin, there we go. And that is I believe the National Lifeguard Institute or something like that. Royal Lifeguard? I don't remember. We got Australia here, Brazil, Canada, another one, Canada, China, France, Germany, Hungary, United Kingdom, 200 years of the RNLI, and the United States. Check this out. The United States of America featuring Dr. Paulie Murray. That was the best circulating coin. Isn't that something? Now it says, although many coins in circulation favor function over design, the selections in this category blend the two seamlessly. Such an example can be seen with the Royal Mint's 50 pence, which celebrates 200 years of the Royal National Lifeboat Institution and its life-saving work. That's awesome. Now here we go. Best bimetallic coin. Yeah, the United States Mint can't be in this category either. So there's 2 that they just don't get into unless they start producing these types of coins. Now we got Austria, Australia, Canada, again, China. China's in there quite a bit too, right? Estonia, France, Germany, Hungary, Italy, and Kazakhstan. That's amazing. It says here the Austrian Mint has dominated the best bimetallic category in recent years with its silver neobium coins. That's an interesting word. It remains to be seen if the Mint will keep its winning streak, but its Edipon coin will be a tough competition. It is really beautiful, though, no doubt about it. I like that red and that high contrast with the gold. Really stands out. Really cool. They got clock. They got the sun partly cloudy. Looks like coal, like a nautilus shell. Some kind of tree of life. Really beautiful design, no doubt about it. Republic Österreich. Oh, yeah, that's Austria. All right. Most artistic coin, you got Austria again, Cameroon, Cook Islands, again, 2 for Cook Islands. That's remarkable. And this is the most artistic coin. I think Ukraine wins this one hands down. Cook Islands, Croatia, Latvia, Lithuania, Neo and then Poland, and then Ukraine. I'm probably saying that one wrong. And this is a type of painting by this guy, Ivan Marchuk. Kind of reminds me of the Gustav Klimt painting there. Well, at least the lady does anyway. Kind of cool. It says this category can be hard to predict. What one views as art is not universal. Absolutely, that's true. It's in the eye of the beholder. And most artists, I think if they're worth their salt and grain of salt, they don't tell you what the work means. They want you to interpret it, what it means, what you put on that one. I don't think anybody else should tell you what it means. It means something different to everybody. The committee was torn on the National Bank of Ukraine, pliantism, and I think that's weaving, if I'm not mistaken, coin, but not for its artistic merit. Instead, the fierce debate was whether it would be better suited in the artistic or inspirational categories. It seems art can be inspirational. Absolutely. Look at this, most innovative coin. And this kind of reminds me when they put when they make a cake and it's edible, but you don't think it's edible. It's like a toaster oven, but you can cut it and eat it. Oh, wow, what's that? It's cake, So that's kind of reminds me of what's going on here with this $2 from Niue Island. So we got Barbados, Cameroon. Cameroon's been in there a few times. Cook Islands, France, Ghana, Lithuania, New Zealand, 2 for Niue, and Samoa right there. Silver, Sun, and Moon. And it doesn't say American Samoa, does it? All right, who remembers the floppy disk? Yeah, there it is. That's a 2 1/4. I think it's not the 5 1/4. Maybe that's just a 2-inch. This media innovation shaped today's disk storage technology, and it is now a coin that brings nostalgia to collectors and the nominating committee. That's right. And so I guess to understand that, they used this in the early 90s, right? In the mid 90s, this floppy disk. And you could actually, well, I don't want to get too far into it, but yeah, that if you did something like this, if you pulled this here, you could made it writable, or that was a protector or a lock or something like that if you move that piece. It's kind of cool. Here we go. Most inspirational coin. This is beautiful and from China. Look at that. Little heart coin. So you got Austria, Belgium, China, Finland, France, Germany, New Mint, Poland, Ukraine, and Ukraine again. Yeah, they put some awesome coins out of Ukraine, I'm telling you. Looking for inspiration? All the coins in this category got the nominating committee thinking. Coins in this category highlight inspiring issues like the fight against cancer, the joy of parenting, and even love, as seen with the bimetal heart-shaped 80 yuan from China's Auspicious Culture series. That's kind of cool. Dig it. Really cool. Now let's go to the plus ones. I probably yammered for way too long. Here we go. Bingo. This is Psalm 37:1. It says here, this is by David. And remember, he was distracted at the window. Whoops. Yeah. Right? Remember that? That's a great story. All right, by David, do not compete with the evildoers. Be not envious of the doers of injustice, for like grass they will be cut down swiftly, and like green vegetation they will wither. Now, I think what that means, if you're going to wrap your head around it, don't be lured by the external trappings of prosperity of the wicked, for it is the Lord's blessed ones who will inherit the earth when heaven descends upon it. And that's what's supposed to go down. That's right. Heaven will descend upon the earth. I'm telling you, that's the way it's going to go down. Now, over here to 39's fine, 99.9 KOI and Coin News Radio. This is the Eagles. I can't tell you why. It's not the long run, but it might. Is it on the album, The Long Run? I don't remember. I don't think so. But I could be wrong. Ask my wife. She'll tell you. Now, let's go one more item. I got to go one more, and it's almost like a plus one. But this is Genesis 2:18. It says, God declares, it is not good for the man to be alone. I will make him a helper as his partner. Well, and here's the breakdown. It's not good for a man to be alone. This statement signifies that God recognized Adam's incompleteness and the need for a companion. And we all need companionship, right? No doubt about it. It wasn't simply about companionship, but about a specific type of relationship that would be beneficial for Adam. And I think the significance, I'm going to go down here, this verse sets the stage for the creation of Eve and the establishment of the first marriage, emphasizing the divine design for human relationships and the importance of companionship and partnership. It also suggests that both men and women are created in God's image and are equal partners, fulfilling God's purpose. And remember, if you're not working or studying the Bible, you should be having babies, right? It sounds like a good time to me. It's be fruitful and multiply, right? That's the order of the day. Now, with that said, I want to thank you all for coming. Thanks for dropping by. Don't forget to hit that like button. And if you'd like what you hear and see, sub the channel. It's absolutely free. Stacker out.